Good morning, good morning. Whatever time of day it is you're watching this video, welcome back to Wendy's Way. I know it's been a few days since I've released anything. It's been crazy around here again, but we're going to be back. We're going to be full steam ahead. We are just enjoying springtime. We're enjoying time with family. There are all kinds of confirmations and high school graduations and family visitations going on around here in Northeast Iowa. We have been working outside as much as humanly possible when the weather allows. It's just been, every now and then you'll get a hot, sunny day. And then in between it, you'll get 4 or 5 days of cold rain and blow. Today is one of those cold rain and blow days, but yesterday was just heavenly perfect. We were able to actually get out and put all of the tomato plants into the garden, the rain gutter grow system. I'm going to show you a little bit of that today. I'm going to try and throw in a clip from last year, which was the first year that we did the rain gutter grow system. And it'll show you better how it works, what a net pot looks like, a net cup, whatever you want to call it, that cute little black basket full of holes that goes in the bottom of the bucket. And you'll see a few of the pepper plants that we grew last year, and we just harvested baskets full of peppers out of it, praying that the tomatoes go as well this year as the peppers did last year. And, there'll be quick little clips from the dogs and from the outdoors, from the blooming trees. I haven't been keeping up on sharing things with you, so I want to do that. And I'm going to get caught up on my Bible 365. We're going to get that rolling again. I want to give a shout out today to Linda's Pantry. I saw this morning when I signed in that Linda's Pantry has subscribed to Wendy's Way YouTube channel, and it blew my little mind. I've been watching Linda's Pantry for, year and a half, maybe even longer. She inspired me so much. When I first got on YouTube, researching things primarily is what I was doing. And I wanted to know about pressure canning. I was just starting to learn all kinds of new things that I can do around the house to raise food and preserve food. Linda is amazing. And she's gone through some pretty tough stuff in the past year. But you know what? She is a strong woman. She's a resilient woman. And life is going her way again. She's my mentor in several ways. And I hope that she knows what it means to me that Linda's Pantry, one of the channels that, I've subscribed to forever, that I'm absolutely in love with, actually subscribed to my little YouTube channel. So thank you, Linda. Thank you, thank you. You blessed me in so many ways. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to throw a bunch of clips together just to update you on what's going on at Wendy's Way. I hope you have a beautiful day. And may the good Lord, who blesses me each and every day of my life, bless you as well, today and always. Amen. All righty, haven't given you a recap in a little while. The asparagus bed is waiting and waiting for some asparagus seeds to come up. I don't know if they're actually going to, or if I'm just going to have to order some, and put in for future use. It doesn't look like it, but boy, we have put some hours in out here. It's part of the reason I haven't been videoing much. I've just been so stinking busy, keeping my hands busy. This row are 30 tomato plants that I planted yesterday. potential storms today, so I may at least go get some green plant tape and tie up the tall ones. But I tell you, I'm gonna go through and show them to you. Yesterday, after I planted them, I took them out of the pots that were, they might have been a quart pot. And, excuse me, the tomato plants look like they were gonna die. You know, they'd been hanging out in the basement under some LED grow lights or shop lights. And when I shocked them into this new soil, they really did look like they were about to die. And I know I'm going to lose some leaves and things like that. You know, here some are either broken or just won't come back. And that's not a problem. You know, these plants are resilient. And now it's going to rain on me when I'm trying to make a new video. So some of the work that we did, first it was setting up the cinder blocks, putting the rain gutters on top of them, leveling them off so that I can fill them with water and it'll stay even from end to end. We have holes in the bottom of each bucket and laundry basket and bag with a net cup set inside. I'm going to put in a section of video that I made last year explaining and showing you the net cups and how that works in the rain gutter. Basically, there is a holy basket full of the potting mix hanging under each bucket and basket down into the rain gutter to wick up the water. I filled these all with potting mix. I did zip tie them to the trellises as well. Filled them with potting mix, gave them about a half a gallon of my rabbit tea, rabbit water as I've been calling it, and then topped them off. And then the bucket sat overnight and got some rain. And when I came back out, they were still, you know, utterly full, which is awesome. It gives the tomato plants more room to grow. We have 6 different types. Yeah, this one I think I'm going to have to tie up because we're expecting some 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts within the next 24 hours. So I'll run some green plant tape from this one over to the trellis or to the handle of the bucket, something like that. Anyway, the tomato plants are looking 100% better today than they did yesterday. Yesterday they said, "Yak poo, what have you done to me? I think I'll just sit here and die." But I expected they would come back. So I'll get out here today, and if it doesn't rain any more than it's doing right now, and I'll get them tied up and secured, maybe even put a stick into some. Now, if any of them were going to die yesterday, this is the one. It was splayed out on the soil, looked utterly dead. That tells me they'll live. I can go ahead now and offer up the tomato plants that I had extra. I've got about 9. I gave a bunch away, but you know, that's a special situation. And some sweet, wonderful young friends, and probably their first garden together. This one still looks a bit frizzled, but okay. Keep talking, keep looking. I'm a little OCD, sorry. I'm going to look at every plant. We're going to tie them up. Anyway, on a daily basis now, I will come out and check on my plants and fill the rain gutters. And as you can see, the rain gutters have yellow water in them. That's because of all the rabbit tea that I dumped in to saturate the potting mix before I planted them. You know, it went on through into the rain gutter, which now, you know, that works just fine. Now they have natural rainwater, which is what I water them with, along with this rabbit tea. And, you know, that's part of the reason as well that they perk up after looking dead. Believe me, they look 100% better today than they did yesterday. You know, if you'd have seen them, you'd have said, "Woman, you just got rid of 2 months worth of work." Oh yeah, we had a little wind come through. I see my ground cover is blown around a little bit. Anyway, those are the 6 rows of tomatoes that we put in, and it just takes time. Set things up, make sure they're level. We just use some simple slats in between the 2x4s and the cinder blocks to level them up. And, I mowed yesterday and I trimmed and made supper. We have family in the house again, which is just one of the most awesome things that ever happens in my world. Today's chore, when it's not raining, will be to hang this next row of trellises. As you can see, as you can hear, my dogs like to bark at the neighbor. We have the animal panels here, and the cinder blocks, and the rain gutters, and the buckets. They just all need to be put together. We need to hang the animal panels on the T-posts, get them centered, put buckets on the trellis to make sure they're tall enough, and tie them down. And after we do that, then we put the buckets on the rain gutters and on the cinder blocks and level them out and tie them on, fill them with soil, etc., etc. This row is 5 gutters, and it's going to be filled with 3 different types of string beans, a lima bean, and some peas. And those are all growing in my storeroom under grow lights, and wow, I think you could stand there and watch them grow. Over here, we are going to have, you can see the rain gutters are ready to go. There's going to be a row of 4 and a row of 3, and all 7 of those gutters that Mlu and Bubba put together for me are going to be filled with peppers. And then over out there in my mess, yet to be, we're putting up more T-posts and trellises and birdhouse gourds, loofah gourds. My sister even helped me move all those panels yesterday, sort them out, remove all the extra wire and the straps from them, mow where they'd been sitting and looking like a jungle. And all right, I guess this is it. This is the yard. This is where I've been hanging out and getting my stuff done. The trees are growing. I mean, blinded by the green. This is what I was all about in spring. So I'm going to go get my plant ties and give these tomatoes some support. Get Pumpkin in the house so she'll quit barking at Yancy. And get some Bible 365 recorded too while it's raining, because I'm getting behind. Hope y'all are having a gorgeous day. May the good Lord, who blesses me each and every day of my life with tomato plants and everything else, bless you as well, today and always. Amen. So I showed you these new seed starts on Friday in my bonus video. That's pig Latin, isn't it? Bonus video that I forgot to air until Tuesday. And I just wanted to give you an update. Every day I come in and I have to move the lights up and move the lights up and move the lights up. And I've got to get these stinkers out of here. It's cold and rainy again today. I'm going to have to move them into bigger pots. So I have in here, I turned these around yesterday because, you know, they were just growing toward the light. So we're going to make these long, lanky things grow the other direction. You know, you can tell these are peas here in the middle because they have antennas on them. Probably can't see it in the purple light that. There. Come on, camera. You can focus right there, can't you? It's trying to. Okay, there we are. Those are peas. And, obviously, these are beans as well. And holy cow, look at these stinkers. They were getting so big, I had to move them apart so that they weren't, like, overshadowing each other and everything. This is crazy. I probably shouldn't have put these in here. I probably should have waited until I could put them outside, but I just didn't want to. I was so anxious. Look at that stinker growing clear up there. And the funny part is, okay, this is weird. Nobody I know that I've talked to about it has ever grown lima beans before. And this is lima beans. But as you can see, this here that looks like a couple of leaves, that's the seed. Those are the two halves of the lima bean seed that I planted. They're hanging off the side of the stalk like a leaf. Isn't that bizarre? It's happening back here too. Look at these. The seed itself split, the plant grew out of it, and the seed halves are hanging off the side of the stalk like a leaf. That's just bizarre to me. This one, it's popping out of the middle of the seed, and the stalks are already that long. That one, oh yeah, here, if I can get around there. Get past the post. Get over here. Where is it? I just saw it. Right there. Not going to focus very well again. But look at that. The seed split all the way this tall. And it's going to hang down like a leaf. All right, these here, I'm going to turn the light off so you can see what color they actually are. Woo, that's better, isn't it? These are birdhouse gourds. Yeah, need to get them out of there. That looks like about the perfect amount of plants. And finally, right here in front, okay, you probably all can tell me, this is fresh potting mix. But I put it in there and I give it a lot of water, but it's like the layer on top of the potting mix gets fuzzy, like it's moldy or something. Might be moldy. Anyway, and I'm there playing with it. Maybe I should lick off my fingers. Ah, that was gross. No, this one isn't. This is another lima bean. I was going to get excited thinking I had loofah gourds, but I don't. That's a lima bean just poking out of the dirt. A little bit slower than its brothers. These two that appear dead. Maybe they just take a long time to come up. Those are my loofah gourd pots. Anyway, I have birdhouse gourds. I have lima beans going gang-busters over here. And there's another kind of bean in there too. I don't know if it's green or what, but I have purple potted pole beans and I have golden butterwax beans. Oh, that sticker started at $3.19. That was my tomato plants. Anyway, we'll peel that off there. I think those are the purple potted ones. They have the purple stalks on them. Whoa, got a bunch of those going. And peas, and gold beans, and green beans, and lima beans, and gourds. There's my update of stuff that, again, needs to go outside. But it's raining and it's cold and it's blowing. And a PS on that video, just in case Galen or Alice are watching. This is the best growing lilac that you brought me last year. I think out of the 7, I have 3 that are still doing real well. The rest of them didn't do so great. I probably didn't spend as much time as I should have. And I'm real curious because I don't remember which colors were planted where. But there is a lilac bush in the green space next door, which is white and in full bloom. So I might sneak over there and get some white lilacs for my dining table. But anyhow, that's a PS. These are some lilac bushes that we planted last year to fill up these corners. And I'm so anxious for them to do so. Again, I hope you all have a blessed day. All right. This is a special shout out. Oh, Frodo, come here, honey. Frodo, psst. We're doing a special shout out from Frodo to the Sage family. Yeah, come on over. Hi, yes. Say hello, Frodo, to the Sage family. Because they watch you on Wendy's Way and they just think you're too cute. Yeah, I think they have good taste. Because Frodo, he's a sugar booger. Aren't ya? Yes. What a good boy. All right, Frodo, you ready to go outside? Huh? Want to go outside? We're going to go do some gardening. Yes. Get, bless you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, goodness. Gonna sneeze. Are you ready? Should we go outside? Frodo, are you excited? Yes. Oh, yeah. Show him how excited you get about going outside. Outside! Frodo, let's go. This is how excited Pumpkin gets about going too. Are you ready, Pumpkin? Do you want to go? Are you going to do a dance for me? Huh? Pumpkin, are you going to do a dance for me? All right, everybody, let's go work in the garden.